Hey, what is up, everybody? This is your boy AJ Trip, and we got another Big Brother Weekend review. And what a week this was, right? So we started off with having Caitlyn uh, going crazy and not being able to do what she was able to do, and everything like that, and not being able to stay in the house. Um, and then Bailey won HOH, and that's where we left it. Um, boy, I mean, her HOH was just, it was crazy, and it was once again she got, she got blindsided, and she deserves it. She really deserves it, and it's incredible. Um, she wanted to put up, she wanted to get out Brett, and I just, and I cannot stand the whole, not wanting blood on your hands thing. I absolutely hate that. I really do. That's not the way you should want to play. Is to not have blood on your hands. No, no. Because you want to have your resume. You want to have your resume. You want to have it so that you can sit. If you get to the final two, you sit down and say, "This is what I did. This is what I did. This is who I got out. This is how I did it." Things like that. Show your whole card. So, I can't stand that. So she wanted to put up Brett, and she wanted to put up a Pond, and she was going back between JC and Rachel, and Rachel made the mistake of saying, "Well, I guess if I guess if you want to put that up, I guess if you want Brett, I guess I would be the perfect Pond." And once she said that, Bailey was going to do it. She was going to do it. She didn't want to do JC because she was. I guess she was probably going to do JC, but she didn't want to because JC would be freaking out and running around, and then she was afraid JC would start talking about Bailey behind her back. But Rachel had maybe a even bigger freak out than what JC would have had. And then Bailey, she makes that mistake. She makes that mistake of telling Rachel that she has the power. She has the power, and to tell her what the power is. So to trust her, which I all understand. In theory, that's actually a pretty good idea. It's been done before in this game. To own trust to someone that you can, right? To own trust, you give information so that they understand, and I fully feel with that. But I think you would tell someone in your alliance if you do. Listen, it's only in your alliance. I need a pump, and here, and I'm gonna tell you this so that you trust me, so that you know, I got the power app. I did. I haven't said anything because I've been waiting to see if my name's been coming up. But now that I got HOH, I don't need to do that. So I need a pump. You do it with your alliance. You don't do it with the person who you've not been aligned with. But I will say this again. She backed her ass into some crazy stuff because it worked. Because Rachel trusted her. Trusted her so much enough that when the veto happened, and Bailey says, tells her that Tyler, talked about wanting Angela up, she full on out believed it. Tyler's in her line. He just full on out believed it because of what she told her about the power out, and that caused a whole bunch of drama, and that was the end of Rachel, because that right there, that moment when she told her what Tyler quote unquote said, And we'll get to that in a second. That was it for Rachel, because Rachel then went directly to Angela. Angela went to Casey. They couldn't believe it, and then everything got started, and then bam, they turned on Rachel and sent her packing last night. So let's go back to that, right? Let's go back to that. So, and we saw it last night on the show too, where what was it last night, or was it Wednesday night? Whatever it was, we saw that Tyler goes up there, tells Bailey, asks Bailey, what you gonna do? So what are you going to do? You know, so if she goes, if one of them has a power app, so who, no, if I don't use it, but one of them has the power app, who goes up? Angela? And she goes, mm-hmm. Okay, so we've seen that, right? So she's seen it. So, and again, Bailey has shown that she is not game smart enough to do anything like that. She game smart enough. Still, last night, it was still her figure out who's lying and who's not. She's up there, you know, just up there just on Rockstar and everything, and it's just it's so sickening. and so then when she goes, she misunderstands what Tyler is doing. She misunderstands. She's not smart enough to lie. Say I'm gonna lie on Tyler. But she wanted to work with Tyler, so that's not what that was. So and it was just foolishness, incredible. So of course Rachel and this actually happened beforehand. On the show Wednesday night, they showed it as if Rachel did that like after the video. So like, but no, that was the same day that Bailey told Rachel. Rachel told Angela on the same day. She directly went down into the have-not room and told Angela that. And told Angela that. And so Angela knew, and they had a final two. Which again, is the right thing to do. If you get a final two with somebody and you get some information, you should share that information with that final two, right? So again, I understand why Rachel told Angela. Makes sense. They have been in an alliance, so they should share information. Bailey and Rachel weren't. I don't know what Bailey was thinking. But then of course, once they turned on Rachel, then of course Casey knew and Tyler knew and Brett knew. So then last night when Brett gets up in his speech, and he does that speech, it was just incredible, and that speech was supposed to be the set off up to why, and then apparently they made up some other lies about Rachel to the House, and know why they voted the way, and now they're still talking about who also voted, and JC is standing there saying, well, I didn't do it, and like that, and it is so incredible to me how the fact that Haley and Fessy and Bailey and to a certain extent Rockstar and also kind of Scotty. It's surprising to me to figure out why these people have not figured out. They've not figured out if everybody. I don't know if it stems from that swaggy vote that Scotty did. And I put this out on Twitter. That's going to be the end of his Big Brother life. He's going to play a fantastic rest of this game, made it to the final two, and whoever he's sitting next to is going to win because everybody believes he flipped 3 or 4 times already. So, and they're going to ask him about it. They're going to think he's lying, and they're not going to give him the money, even though he would have played the best game. I'm guarantee you, it's gonna happen. He's gonna sit next to Sam, right? And and other people already love Sam. Sam ain't trying to do shit in this game. It was night. Last night they were told about the hacker stuff. Julie mentioned on the TV show about the new hacker comp. They were told about the hacker, and she gets her calls a house meeting. Just give me the hacker. I don't want to do shit with it. Oh, it's funny. It was funny and uncomfortable, all in the wrong places. So, oh my, it's just it's unbelievable, man. And so then Angela won. Kind of funny. The two Angelas were the last two, and they went down to a tiebreaker. And they were talking about the wall comp. How long was the wall comp? And the actual one, I remember it said about 62 minutes. The estimated time was about 62 minutes. TV show. So honestly, I knew if it's 62, you would time that by 60, right? 60 seconds in seconds. It had to be in seconds. So I came up with 37:30. That would have been my answer. No, but obviously, no, but actually, I don't know if that would have been my answer. I wouldn't have known, what it would have been. But the time, maybe I could have figured out the time from, if I would have looked at a clock. But then if I would have been in the house, I would try to look at the microwave clock or some other type of clock, and then come in and look at the clock and see what the time was. Trying to figure that out in seconds. If I was doing that in the game, that's what other future house guests should learn how to do. Realize that most of the time, and so I had no idea what Rockstar was thinking. Well, I know what she was thinking. It just didn't come out right because she started off at 30. Because she was thinking it was that by 60 seconds. But her answer was 1200. Her answer was 1200. Angela put down 3000, of course, so she won. She was close to the actual time was 37:22. So even if I would have did 37:30, I would have been over, and somehow Rockstar would have won. But I would have been pissed off. But you get my drift. And a lot of people didn't want a Rockstar HOH. To be honest with you, I didn't want one either because this was just gonna be, this was gonna be another foolishness and thing. She just all she does is just harp on Brett and listen. I'm not saying that Brett is some type of he's like some type of angel that deserves to be like I don't think like that. But she's had it out for Brett, seemingly since day one, and. I know, like you don't get along, but then she always talks about, and one of the things, money, he doesn't need to be there. Well, fuck no, that's not the deal. He may have all the money in the world. He may take that 500 check and send it off to the send it off to the AIDS Foundation or send it off to the Cancer Research Project. So he may not need it, but maybe he wants the title of being the winner of the season 20's Big Brother. He may want that him than the money. So let him play. You don't talk about he doesn't need to be there. That's foolishness. And so whatever. I didn't feel bad for her last night because she was crying. She was crying because she was because of that. I'm sure that she probably took a look at it and realized the mistake, and she was upset about it. And then she had that confrontation with Bailey, and Bailey was doing Bailey things. So yeah. A lot of very interesting stories and things like that coming out from this week. But I want to try to keep this down. So um, I don't know if we should get into everything that happened this past week. They might show up in a few things. There was some talk about apparently Bailey did a 1 hour diary room session on Fessy and Haley's relationship. So that may come up in the next couple of shows, Tuesday, this upcoming Sunday or next Wednesday. We may be some of that, or maybe even some down the line as well. But I don't know if I want to talk about that. I'll do not talk about that at that time. But yes, but I think this was just fantastic. Angela won the HOH. It looks like it's going to be Rockstar and Scotty. They're doing nominations early. They said they were going to get them up at 8 o'clock Pacific Coast time, which is right now at the time that I am recording this. They're going to nominate them. Then they're going to do the hacker comp, which everybody thinks is going to be kind of like that RV thing they did a couple years ago in Big Brother 18. Like the RV thing. So, but all of that said, I think it could be very, very interesting to see what goes on. With this, and it's gonna be funny to see. I'm kind of hoping Sam wins it. Just to see if she does just say, everybody, I got it. I'm not gonna do anything with it. Or if she's not gonna tell nobody, she's gonna fuck some shit up. I want to see it. So that's gonna be interesting. So yeah, so we will see where this week goes to next week, and it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be very, very interesting. They have officially made jury. I think they were told that as well during the last night and they were also told about the hacker comp. So I think that is something. So yeah, wait to see. And one last thing about last night's eviction. With Rachel, she was obviously shocked because people were telling her that she was going. She was, she was hyperventilating. She was kind of like hyperventilating and everything like that. And then they showed her the goodbye messages, and then Answers came up, and I game was that? You know what I'm saying? What part of the game was that? This was someone that they considered to be close to, right? She considered to be close to. Now, if you thought the best move for you was to turn on her because she was going all over the place, that's fine. Had they showed Casey's which I thought would have been a very was very respectable. I love you, girl. Want to see you on the outside, but when it came to this game, I just felt like you wasn't all 6. You were a little more extra. So I just wished you would have been more in with us. It's a game reason, right? Game reason. But I have no problem with her saying that she lied. Because she thinks that she lied about what happened in the thing. Hopefully they will show all of this. I mean, I wonder, tweet Big Brother. Hopefully we get, I know they like to do like the 1 hour night, the 1 hour in the 90-minute premiere of Survivor and the 90-minute Big Brother finale. I don't need that. Okay, I'll take 90 minutes or 2 hours, but we need to have a full 3 hours to talk about the shit that went down this season. And I'm going to tweet that to Big Brother once I stop recording this. But yeah, and I just think that what she said was was not game. What you need to say that for? You know, and that might get her some booze when she's evicted. So that might be interesting. See, but yeah, she didn't need to go there. I don't think she didn't need to go there. That was, you know, I don't think she needed to do that. You know, especially someone that she somehow considered to be her close friend. It wouldn't maybe the thing is maybe you already realized. Maybe Rachel realized. Maybe Rachel probably not realizes. Maybe as his fans now need to realize is that she really wasn't really close to Rachel. You know, maybe she just was just tolerating Rachel and waiting for the right time to get rid of her. So yeah, that's exactly what it was. All right, everybody. See you guys next week. Post your comments down below. Tell me what you guys thought about this week of Big Brother. This has been fantastic. Each week it seems to be escalating and getting better and better. And the stupidity from one side of the house to the ridiculousness of the other side. So it is fantastic. And the people in the middle are just okay. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.